Is CEWCHEY, and today we will talk about how having a threesome almost got my ass killed. If you like crazy story times, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and share because I have a lot of them. Okay, so a few years back I worked at Walmart, and at Walmart I became cool with several co-workers, and one of those co-workers are featured in this story. We're going to call her Kelly. Kelly and I were like partners in crime. We almost became roommates. Some things happened at Walmart.
I don't know why people decide to like open up their marriage and stuff like that. Females, do you understand? If you let a dude smash another girl in front of you, I mean, all the respect really leaves. Like my ex was on that type of time. Soon as I saw she was on that time, I knew in my head I wasn't finna take it serious. I'm like, okay, well, I have fun. I'm gonna have fun for a moment, but bro, if you're in a serious relationship, you should not be opening up your marriage. Just stay single. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. But yeah, we got a story time on how a threesome almost got her pal. You feel me? But yeah, grab y'all some water, man. Preferably with chia seeds in it. And hey, let's get to this crazy story time.
Walmart, and we both went our separate ways. When we both went and got different jobs, that kind of had us fall off. We kept up with each other on Facebook over the years, but we didn't really see each other in person because we weren't working together. She hit me up telling me that she just moved into her apartment and she wanted me to come hang out with her and her boyfriend. At Kim's house was Kim's boyfriend. We're going to call him Marcus. And then we have Kim's sister, and we're going to call her Kelly. And we have Kelly's boyfriend, and we're going to call him Mike. Kelly and Mike weren't really involved too much into the story until kind of like the end, but they did used to hang out with us at night and then kind of leave out when they were about to go somewhere or go to sleep or whatever. So we were drinking a little bit, smoking a little bit. It was cool. We enjoyed each other's time, and we made plans to hang out that next weekend. So that next weekend I come over, and you know, the same thing. We're smoking and we're drinking, listening to music, playing Uno, hanging out. So as the night progresses, Mike and Kelly, they go back into their room. Oh, and Kelly is Kim's roommate, and Kelly is Kim's sister. So Kelly and Mike go back into Kelly's room, and you know, it's just me, Kim, and Marcus left in Kim's room, because that's what we were in. We were in Kim's room. So Marcus eventually steps out, and that leaves me and Kim together. So Kim's telling me about Marcus' birthday and everything that she has planned and everything that she wants to do. Trips, hotels, things of that nature. She was trying to find a hotel with a jacuzzi in it. Then she tells me that she was trying to find someone to have a threesome with her and Marcus. Now, this isn't the first time someone has came to me about having a threesome with them. Like, I know for a fact a good 2 or 3 people are going to see the title of this video, click on this video, like, bitch, what the fuck? But I told her the same thing I told them. Kind of gotta give them that face, like, you don't tell them, like, no, straight up. Like, because it just be like, you be taking her back. Like, you be taking her back, like, So, hope I look cute. And then she was like, come on. She's trying to convince me. She's trying to get me to say yes. And then she just started listing all of the things that she had planned if she could find someone to go with her and Marcus. So everybody get in the jacuzzi. Everybody give each other massages. And a eating contest. Eating contest. Now that caught my attention. Up eating contest. So basically you trying to say that you and Marcus are trying to eat somebody's to see who could do it the best. That's what I heard. And like,
So the threesome ain't get her. Like she was a guest to them, but as soon as they said an eating contest, she was all about please.
As if right on cue, Marcus comes back into the room. So it's both of them now trying to convince me, like, yeah, we're trying to see who can eat best. We're trying to see who can, you know what I'm saying, make the girl or the person faster. type of sports you can sign me up on. That's what I like. So I'm like, So okay, I'm drunk.
You like that type of sport?
At this point of time, I'm single. It's been a minute. It's like, okay, you know. I told them, I was like, well, you know what? If you can give me a sneak peek right now, then I'll think about it. Well, it happened, and they did, and it was, you know, it was good. It was good. So like, I put my clothes on, and I'm getting ready to leave, and that was it. So like the next day, you know, they was like, hey, well, you never told us who ate you the best, and I never did. I didn't. But honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I would say that Marcus was probably like a 6 out of 10, and Kim's was probably like a 3 out of 10. Could use some work. His could use some work too, but hers could use a little bit more work. We talked about apartments in Houston because she wanted us to still be roommates, but she wanted to move out of.
It's crazy that this happening in Houston. The highest HIV rate. I think I'm gonna do another video on Houston HIV rate. It's crazy, but it's like all the crazy stories like this be in Houston. Houston, Atlanta. It's crazy.
Where we are now, the state we are in now. So we were looking at places to go for her boyfriend. We were looking at like different hotels with different jacuzzis. And so like we just looking around. And like eventually it kind of died down. Eventually she stopped looking at hotels. I stopped looking at hotels. We stopped talking about it along with the apartments. We just fell off. Here we are at another Saturday and they do it again. Like we listen to music, drink, smoke. And they do it again, and I put my clothes on and I leave. And that happened for like the next weekends up to his birthday. And like I said, it kind of was like a dead end from there. We never talked about it again. So they ate it up until his birthday weekend. We didn't go nowhere. I can't even count the Saturdays that's in 3 months, but yeah. They're still in the coochie eating contest. Like I guess they're preparing for the Olympics. I don't know. Happy Saturday. So now this is basically a routine. This is basically what we do every Saturday. And I'm not like, hey, can I come over? They're like, hey, come over. Like, he's telling her to tell me to come over. She's telling me to come over. Like, they want me to come over. So I come over. Like, I go over. And then it's like, you know, I don't really got any friends. I don't have nothing else to do. Like, it's like, okay, cool. I'll come, drink, smoke, eat sometimes and get my coochie ate. Like, it's a nice offer. So that's what we did. Now we're going into like the nitty-gritty part where Kim and Marcus is starting to have relationship issues. So she started to go through his phone and see things, see him messaging people on Facebook Messenger, see him asking for pictures and stuff. They're constantly arguing. He's accusing her of the same thing. So they're hitting a rough patch. So she kicks Marcus out of the house. He's kicked out. She lets me know. She's like, yeah, I'm done with him. She seemed like she was very, like, you know, she was for real. And I was all for it because let's go. Let's go. We lit, period. And, you know, we made plans to have like a girls' night, a single ladies' night type thing. So now Saturday's here. And I'm getting ready to go over there, and she calls me and she was like, you know, we're gonna need some weed. Like, without Marcus there, that was kind of like our source for the weed, and without him being there, we didn't have anyone to get weed from. I mean, I told her that was fine, you know what I'm saying, I could just drink. She was like, no, I'm texting Marcus right now. I'm gonna see if he can bring her some. And I guess when Marcus and her were texting, Marcus was telling her like, oh, I miss you, I want to hang out with y'all today, I want to come over. So a couple of seconds later, she's telling me like, okay, well, he's gonna come over and he's going to bring the weed, and he said that he wants to hang out with us. So I'm gonna let him hang out for a few minutes, and then he's going to leave at 8. So he's not coming back home, staying home. He's leaving at 8. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I get over there, the gang's back together, and guess what happened? Drinking and smoking. Then Marcus is eating Kim. Now I'm not sure what happened. I guess I wasn't moaning loud enough. She asked me, who would you rather give you head, me or Marcus? And at the time, like, this is not a polygamy relationship. I'm still single at this time. Ate and go home. That's it. That's how I seen it. That's how I saw it. So I'm single. So that personal stuff going on. You know, I look forward to Saturdays. Saturdays was kind of like a getaway. You know what I'm saying? It's like a one-stop shop, like, for the end of a long week. I was looking forward to Saturday. So I was kind of in my feelings, you know, at the time. So I kind of wanted to bust the nut. Remember when I kind of gave them like their number on the scale, or I gave you where I would put them on a 1 to 10 scale? Marcus was a little bit better, and I know that I will probably be more quicker to nut if he would do it versus her, because it still would take some like guidance, but like I would have to explain to her, and I don't really know how to explain to her. Like, I'd rather deal with somebody with just a little bit more experience. But I chose him. I did. I chose him. I chose Marcus. And why?
You already knew that was going. You're a female. If you doing this, you better choose your friend. Like, come on, why would you choose? You already know something crazy is gonna happen. First of all, the whole situation crazy. You feel me? But something even more crazy gonna happen just because you did that. Crazy.
Did I do that? So he comes up and he starts eating me. And then she is giving him head. See, she easily could have just came and sat on my face. But see, I know I don't know how to eat coochie. So I'm not fixing to sit here and embarrass myself in front of people. So about 2 or 3 minutes go by, and she gets up and she was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna leave y'all two up in here. And she leaves and she goes into the living room. The ghetto. Marcus in the room. Nah, I didn't sign up for that. Nah. So he's still eating it, and then like probably like 2 or 3 minutes later, he gets up and he was like, well, you'll quicker if you let me put it in. He basically asked, could he put it in? No, keep eating it. I said, keep eating it. I said, keep eating it. Like, I'm kind of moaning too, and they stayed in the apartment complex, and I know them walls is thin. I know that didn't help. And it was selfish, but I had a 1-track mind. Like I said, it was a long week. I was trying to release some pressure. Like, I was really like tunnel vision. So after, you know, going back down and eating it some more, probably like 3 minutes later, he gets up and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go check on Kim. So he gets up to go check on Kim. I didn't hear anything. Like I said, the walls are thin, but I didn't hear anything. And then like probably like 2 seconds later, 2 seconds, I hear the front door close. So he's out the front door. So I'm waiting for Kim to come back in the room. I just feel like he's gone now, so you can come back in the room, but she never did. So I got up and went in there. She's sitting on the couch and she's on her phone and she's on Facebook Messenger. She's texting somebody. So I'm like, hey, buddy. I'm like, what you doing? And she like, oh, I'm finna find me somebody to go fuck, and I'm finna leave so y'all good, y'all fine. And I'm like, I don't want to fuck him, so I'm still playing with her because she can't be serious. Like, she can't be serious. You didn't just give me the permission to have sex. Like
crazy.
In your house. So I know she playing, so I'm thinking she playing. Like, we started tussling. Like, we do. See, now I'm drunk now. I think she probably was like swinging punches or whatever. I'm not feeling it. And we just touched. Like, she broke all her nails. She showed me the next day. Like, she broke all of her nails. But hell, I ain't feel it. So like she like, get out because I'm gonna call the police. Like you know how like when that man, that triangle man, or whatever his shape was beating up SpongeBob, but he was so soft he couldn't feel it. I was so drunk I couldn't feel it. I ain't feel it, so it don't count. So she like, get out before I call the police. So she called the police and her sister. So her sister comes over and she asked me what happened. I told her the truth, and she was like, okay, well, you need to leave before the police come because they coming. So I got my stuff, whatever I could, and I left. So I'm leaving, and the police is coming right when I'm leaving. So I left. That's it. I just a lick. My ass would have been in jail because God knows. But they gonna see if they search my name. But I dodged that. So I'm going home. So the next day I call her. She's my friend. She's invited me over. It's her apartment. Like, I should have said her, but I didn't. Like, I was trying to bust a nut, so I said him. So I thought it was my fault. So I called her to reconcile.
It is your fault.
Tell me why. Her boyfriend Marcus texted me and was just like, tell me why people think we had sex. Now see, that pissed me off. That kind of pissed me off because it wasn't nobody but the 5 people I named. And I think Kelly and Mike was there. If they were asleep or they were going, but they didn't come out. Somebody's lying. This is a very delicate story. Like, anybody that just looking at this at the naked eye, I look wrong as hell. Like, y'all invited me. We kind of reconciled, a little bit. I'm not gonna say we back cool, but we squashed that little beef. Like, this is kind of like a part 2, but it's too short to have its own video. So I'm just gonna throw it in here with this. And this is why the title is the title. So, okay, Mike was having a birthday party, and Mike and Kelly, his girlfriend, were getting the apartment set up for his birthday party. So, like, over there was Kelly and Kim's cousin, the cousin's friends, and some other girl. I'm in the lion's den, low-key. I'm not knowing this because I'm thinking that, like, the last conversation we had, we kind of squashed it. In the lion's den, we drinking and smoking with the cousins and stuff. Like, I feel a bad vibe. In real life, when her sister asked her what happened, like Kevin Hart say, sometimes you gotta lie. Sometimes you gotta lie because you can't tell the truth. Like, what you gonna tell your sister when your sister asks you what happened? What are you really gonna tell your sister? Like, so I don't know. So it's definitely giving me a vibe of bitch. Like, get wrong. But see, me, I'm keeping it cute. Like, I just came here to smoke since night comes. And his birthday was on Valentine's Day weekend. So now it's Saturday and he's having his party. I bring my boo that I was talking to at the time. So we go over there. Everybody's drunk. So everything was good. I think like the following Wednesday, Kim just got herself a new car. So she came and scooped me up. It was Kim and Kelly, Kim's sister, and Kelly was driving. So we went and got some liquor. So we went to the liquor store and got some vodka. And I'm already, they like, go ahead, Nisa, go ahead. Oh, now it do kind of sound like a setup. So they like, go ahead, Nisa, go on, open the bottle, go on, get started. So I'm like, okay. You know, like, I'm going through my spiritual journey now. But at that point, I was kind of like in a rough, I won't say a rough patch, but like a, I don't know, I had some healing to do, so I used to love to drink. Every Saturday, going straight to their place, but I used to love to drink. So they like open the bottle. So I'm like, okay, you ain't gotta tell me twice. So I open it and I start drinking out the bottle and I pass it around. Everybody take their sip, and I'm taking my sips. So she was like, you know what? We should get some Four Locos.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
My 2016 graduates. I should have known it. I should have known that bitches was trying to kill my ass. Bitches was trying to set me up. So we go to the gas station and we go get the Four Locos. Now I'm not, so we got the Four Locos and we got the vodka and we go pick up their other sister, the sister who had came to her house when she had called the police and stuff when she wanted me to leave. So now we're all together. I'm getting a bad vibe from Kelly. Kelly's giving me this vibe like, yeah, bitch, I was asleep the other night. We go back to Kim's apartment, Kim and Kelly's apartment. We go upstairs, we're in there. So while we going to get Kelly's sister going to the gas station and everything, I'm still sipping the vodka. Nobody else in the car is really drinking the vodka at this point. It's just me. I'm not gonna say gulp, but it was like I'm still taking sips of it. Probably like 2, 3, maybe 4 more sips of it. Like I said, it was a lot going on. Like I was kind of like at the time, whatever. So we in the apartment. We get on Facebook Live. We getting ready to like make live video dancing or whatever. We drinking and we smoking and we doing the most. We twerking and stuff. The sister brought her baby, the baby twerking and stuff. Everybody lit, everybody good, everybody cool. I opened up that can of Four Loko. Like seriously, like was motherfuckers trying to give me alcohol poisoning or something? So that's the end of this story time. Again, my name is CEWCHEY. I'm just playing. That's the end of part 2. I can't even tell you what happened next because my ass blacked the fuck out. I blacked the fuck out and I wake up at home the next day sore as fuck. Nothing that I went over to her house with. So that was my skull cap, my jacket, and my purse. Now I come home, I'm not in none of that. The shirt I wore ripped open. Oh, and like I had like a braided wig at the time, a long like box braided style type braided wig. that you can put, ooh, that's gone. I'm at home with nothing but my shirt on, and I think like my leggings, I think. And I'm sore as shit. I'm sore as fuck. I don't know what happened after I took a swig. I ain't take nothing but a swig of the Four Loko. I knew better than to drink that Four Loko though. And to mix it with vodka, I'm texting Kim like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like, what's good? Where my shit at? Bring me my shit. And what the fuck happened to me last night? So she just like, yeah, you need to start learning how to hold your liquor. But she was really just kind of just like, you know, fuck you. So I'm gonna enter pictures either like right here or at the end of the video. Bruises, cuts. So she kind of gave me the rundown of what happened. So I guess when I mixed that Four Loko with that vodka, as we know that we should not do now. Never mix Four Loko with anything. Don't drink Four Loko. Leave it at the gas station. She was working for Apple at the time, so she's saying I threw her computer. I started dancing on Kelly's boyfriend, and I started dancing on her company that she had over there, came over there. The only thing I remember in between drinking that Four Loko and waking up at home, kind of waking up in the middle of my blackout, I guess the sister beat my ass so bad that I woke up from my blackout, and I seen when I was on the ground, I seen what was around me, and then I remember getting up and walking out of the door, and then Kim boom, 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 at the motherfucking door. And then I also remember they was in a apartment complex. I'm not gonna name the name of it due to like they had grass around. I remember running through the grass like I'm on a movie or some shit.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Shit, that's kind of what made me kind of stop drinking, because it's like, okay, I'm in this whole like in a movie, and that's all that I remember. And the reason why I named the title Almost Got Killed, because it's, you go look it up, go Google it. There's plenty of stories of how friends will put your ass in the trunk and light that bitch on fire, like real talk. Like plenty Lifetime movies on friends killing the fuck out they friends. That's why I named it that, because that could have been way worse. So that's the end of my story time. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, that story definitely achieved the objective. It was dusty, but she right though. Better be. Man, bro. If any of my friends watching, y'all know I love y'all, but I don't trust nobody, bro. I don't have like that. I told y'all I do not have crowds of people around me. Now I don't care how many. I don't care if it's all friends. I just don't have crowds of people around me all the time. And I just don't trust nobody. And I don't think God put us here to trust people. I think God created us to trust in him, not people. Now we have to love people and be there for people, but I don't think we should ever put our 100% trust in a person, because a person is flawed. We're born flawed. God is the only one that's perfect. So I feel like we were designed to put trust in God. But people, like I said, we're here to love people and respect people. But putting your trust in them, you setting yourself up for failure. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. But yeah, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about the video in the comments. Man, see you guys in the next video. Always remember, be safe out here, kings and queens. Let's get it.